Hello everybody and welcome to the INDYCAR here at Long Beach in California for round 5 of the season. Now I'm obviously not Joshua right now. Joshua is currently travelling back, but he is literally probably about 10 minutes away. He will be here, I am confident, before the green goes down. But while you're waiting for that, as I can see right now, one of the things is going to power off. So I'm going to hand you over to the audio, though in about 40 seconds time it's going to cut out probably for about 5 to 10 seconds, but trust me, that is only 5 to 10 seconds. So Joshua Verge will be with you literally very, very soon. He is literally rushing back. He's been running literally back here, so I'm going to pass you over now.
Good to see you, brother.
Hi, man. Always good to see you. All right, well, let's talk about the solid start to the year. Let's talk about that solid race in Barber.
And Graham Rahal will return good job. To the podium.
We had a great race. We'd been running strong. We put up the fight we could. I mean, as you know, sometimes you win a race or you finish on the podium. It's complete luck. You could have no pace all weekend and bam, you know, finish third. In this case, we were there every session all the way through. And that's what...
And there's the cutout I said about. Looks like they're going through little pre-race interviews, and
I do feel
there
like
they
as
are,
you get
back
older,
right now.
things do change. It
And
means
Joshua
a lot
Birch
to
says
you,
he's just coming
but it's more
in now,
impactful
so
to see what it
he'll
means to
definitely be
others.
here for the start.
I think it is a big part of my motivation and everything in life now. Surrounds my girls and trying to do a good job for them. And
the checkered flag is for Bobby Rahal, who has won his first Indianapolis 500.
Big anniversary for the Rahal family at the 500.
Yeah, 40, right?
Does that weigh on you at all? Does that kind of sit with you at all?
Early on, I felt so much pressure. I've got to do, otherwise I'm going to be a failure. When you look at how many people have done it, there's not many. For my family, I'd love to win it, but for my dad, and I'd love to do it for him.
We're here in Long Beach. How do you feel coming into this weekend, though?
This is an important weekend, not because of what happened at Barber, but because of what happened at Arlington and St. Pete. I feel good. I feel like the team's in a great spot. Physically, I feel pretty good this year, and I love the group that I'm with, like my teammates and all the guys I work with and gals. It's been awesome, so hopefully it can keep going.
And there he is, from up in the top 12 today. A great qualifying run from Graham Rahal yesterday, hoping to return to the podium after that brilliant race in Barber. Last time we were racing in Barber, we sadly had to wave goodbye to George Barber, and as we arrive here in Long Beach, we are also remembering the recently passed Jim McCadian, a man who was so instrumental in creating a race which is adored around the world.
What does Jim McCadian mean to the Long Beach Grand Prix? I mean, everything. So much of the nuances in how this race has shaped and how this event has developed over the 5 decades, he had his hands on all of that.
It stems back to the fact that the reason I'm involved with the Grand Prix, or have been for the last 50 years, is really a passion of mine.
Outside of Indianapolis, if there was a race to win, it was the Long Beach Grand Prix. Jim was just such a passionate guy. He really took it and built it into what it is today, and I think that's a testament to him.
To just reflect and see how much he had done for motor racing, for motorsport, for the Grand Prix there on Long Beach, and the legacy that he has.
This is the tribute to Jim, is producing another fantastic Grand Prix Long Beach.
You become friends so naturally with someone like Jim. You know, a racer himself is one of the individuals you always look forward to seeing when you come here.
Jim was a racer at heart, and his love for the sport certainly helped make him the event promoter that he was. And it's one of the things we'll miss so much about Jim.
Brilliant tribute there to Jim McCadian, who we owe so much to when it comes to the enjoyment that we've had over the years, and we're about to enjoy here at Long Beach. There are several active winners in this field. Will Power won in 2008 and 2012. Scott Dixon won in 2015 and 2024. Alexander Rossi dominant in 2018 and 2019. And of course, Carl Kirkwood 2023 and 2025, with Joseph Newgarden winning once in 2022. There is a lot of talent in this field that knows how to win and lead laps around Long Beach. It's all going to come down to strategy. Who can make that red tire work? Who can hit the fuel number if they need to? And who can make passes? Don't forget the hybrid and the push to pass. We don't talk about that often anymore. 200 seconds of push to pass, and the hybrid energy, unlimited activation with a maximum deployment of 415 kilojoules. You know, that allows you to get that drive up and down the boulevard here, Shoreline Drive. And, you know, over the years, we've seen the Honda so drivable on the street tracks, that the delivery of power coming out of the final corner, and certainly if it's a fuel save, we know the Honda's good as well on its mileage. So you might just start to see Honda runners being able to put the Chevy cars under pressure into turn one. And when we go through turn 1 and 2 and 3 and through that iconic section there where the flower beds are and the fountain, it really is a circuit like no other. Well, Long Beach is very much the one that the drivers all want to put their name to, outside the Indy 500, of course. And there's a driver who would like to do just that here. He's won twice, Scott Dixon. He's had a difficult time this season when it comes to qualifying, but that was all forgotten yesterday, making his way into the Fast Six. The team said they actually took the times off his dash. His dash was blank, and it was just all about the feel. Go out there, forget about the time, forget about your deltas, just drive the car, do what you do best, Scott. He is, of course, arguably the greatest IndyCar driver of all time statistically, and that showed yesterday. Great to see Scott Dixon back at the sharp end in qualifying, and we know when he qualifies well just how good he is in the race. And he's got David Malukas, Carl Kirkwood, Alex Palou, Pato O'Ward, and of course Felix Rosenqvist ahead, leading the field to green.
Well, Long Beach, Vibe City, is a great place for a race, but it is so much more than just an IndyCar race. We've had IMSA Stadium Super Trucks, we've had Formula Drift throughout the weekend, so much entertainment, concerts as well. But now, let's take a look at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach starting grid.
Nolan Siegel, Palo Alto, California.
Stingray Rob.
Mick Schumacher, Germany.
Kyle Collet, São Paulo, Brazil.
Dennis Hauger, Aurskog, Norway.
Alexander Rossi, Nevada City, California.
Louis Foster, Odium, England.
Christian Rasmussen, Copenhagen, Denmark.
Marcus Ericsson, Kumla, Sweden.
Joseph Newgarden, Nashville, Tennessee.
Marcus Armstrong, Christchurch, New Zealand.
Rinus VK, Hoofddorp, the Netherlands.
Christian Lundgaard, Hiddenstead, Denmark.
Graham Rahal, Columbus, Ohio.
Kevin Simpson, Cayman Islands.
Scott McLaughlin, Christchurch, New Zealand.
Will Power, Toowoomba, Australia.
Scott Dixon, Auckland, New Zealand. I just got knighted, so you could call me sir.
David Malukas, Chicago, Illinois. Kyle Kirkwood, Jupiter, Florida.
Alex Palou, Barcelona, Spain.
Pato O'Ward, Monterrey, Mexico.
Felix Rosenqvist, Värnamo, Sweden.
And that is your grid. No finer time than to send you down trackside for the command.
It's time to give the command for the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. Please welcome Team Honda and Team USA athletes.
Drivers, start your engine!
the two-seater man in the back, Trey Cool, drummer with Green Day, sponsoring.
Hey, Trey, Townsend Bell up here in the Fox Sports booth. You copy? Hey, Trey, can you hear us? That's how cool he is.
I'm guessing not. I'm guessing not.
One more time. Trey Cool, can you hear the Fox Sports booth? All right.
I think he's enjoyed himself too much.
He's playing it cool in the back of that two-seater, having a great time going around Long Beach.
Well, in the end, it's all right. But we hope he has the time of his life on this lap.
Very nice. And as he's going around, why don't we take a look at the track preview sponsored by Acura.
Well, little Jimmy, the Super Bowl of street races, the Long Beach Grand Prix, just no place like this on the schedule. 180 miles an hour down Shoreline Drive, and then you bury the brake pedal with all the confidence you can muster for turn one, and then it gets so narrow and tight right here. You go through the Fountain Complex, turns 2 and 3, blast over to turn 4. You're greeted with two 90-degree right-handers. Maybe the trickiest of all, turn 5, off camber at the exit, and that'll blast you all the way to 6.
Yeah, up through the gears and then downhill in the brake zone for turn 6. Fastest corner on the track. Bit of a passing opportunity here, especially on cold tires. Then you blast uphill and pivot back downhill on the brakes again for turn 8. So important to use every inch of the track on the apex out to the exit wall to get this run down to turn 9. 165 miles an hour before you're back on the brakes into this final section.
Yeah, you see the pavement change from concrete to pavement. Actually, it grips up in a big way as you carve through a double apex turn 10 to the slowest corner.
Such a challenge, guys. What a race we have ahead of us today. As we said, Felix Rosenquist starting from the front row. Alongside him, Pato O'Ward. Guys, great friends, those two, former teammates. But all that will be put out of their minds on that long run down to turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, Pato stood in Felix's wedding. That's the kind of closeness we're talking about. And there's actually something funny on the team owner side as well. MSR, one of the partners, Elio Castro-Neves, team manager of McLaren, Tony Kanaan. Those two have started on the front row quite a few times as drivers. Now they get to do it head-to-head involved in the team side.
Get a quick look at the wind. Is very mild here right now. But we'll head down to pit lane now to check in with Kevin Lee.
Townsend, one of the top stories coming into this season was 24-year-old Chicago native David Malukas replacing Will Power at Team Penske. And David admitted to me that he was a little bit nervous coming into the season because there's no excuses not to produce at Team Penske. Well, he's the top Penske performer in the championship, their top qualifier for the last 4 races, and he's the top starter on the hard compound today from 5th, so he has some options. He's finished 2nd on ovals, including last year's Indy 500. Today might be the day he gets his first non-oval podium, or better. To Georgia Hannaberry.
Hey, Kevin, imagine this. You're a 6-time NTT INDYCAR Series champion. You're a 2-time winner of Long Beach. You've been here 19 times. The team tells you, you look at data just a little bit too much. Scott Dixon, he's going to roll off 6th today, but during qualifying and all of qualifying, he did not have data on his steering wheel. Sure, he had his tire temps, he had his RPMs, but he didn't know the lap times he was sending. The team said, go out there and drive that race car, and he did just that. He's going to roll off 6th today. We'll see if he can make it number 3. Jeff?
Yep, and we are going to be looking forward to that as I've made it up into the commentary box. Hello, everybody. Myself and Megan here to talk you through it. Time.
I will have to pop out at some point though, because I just remembered I have to order something for your birthday, so it arrives tomorrow.
Don't worry about it, that's fine. Also, with it being Long Beach, I'm going retro. You can't not commentate on a Grand Prix as old as this and not enjoy the retro. So, here we are. Enjoy it. I feel I've lost the iRig somewhere, which is
probably
annoying.
in the house.
Probably is. But Megan, we're gearing up for the start, and this is going to be quite an interesting run down to turn 1. Thank you for the drink.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Believe me, I'm fine with that.
You'll get water, apart from everything else, and there's an open Coke in the fridge.
You still drink it?
I didn't know it was there. Was it mine?
Yes. Are they coming to the green? No.
No.
We have some time. We'll have the driver tracker available in a moment. This is literally, I've got in and I'm running around to do some stuff. It's one of those days, isn't it, Megan?
It is.
It is.
Hopefully, though, this will be quick.
JT's in the background. JT, hello, mate. I can tell you, you are relieved. I have managed to get it sorted for you, so you can now disappear.
Why does he get to disappear?
He's been up all day. There we go. I can hear you now, mate. Hello. So I've got USN streaming, Megan.
I'm sorry, and I haven't.
Look, it's been a busy day. They're getting
I
ready.
know. I did most.
What do you think we're going to have down to turn 1, Megs?
Crash. It's INDYCAR. It's going to be a crash down to turn 1. That's why I'm confident I can pop in.
Well, it's Felix Rosenquist who's got pole position.
Ooh, Felix.
Let's see if she changes over. We're getting ready for the green flag. The driver tracker is ready. Here we go. It's the Grand Prix of Long Beach. It's one of the most classical races in all of INDYCAR. Stand by for action. Holding, the green flag falls, and we go racing on the streets of Long Beach. Good start from Rosenquist. Pato Award's going to try and look down the inside. Look at Scott Dixon with Scott McLaughlin already. And David Malukas coming through on the inside line. Dixon goes to 5th. Malukas down to 6th. Contact! That's Malukas touching the back of Will Power. The 2 Penske teammates already coming through the fountain section for the first time. And it's Rosenquist leading, Megs.
It is. And do you realise how many times I had to sit up and down during those 6 hours and 7 hours I was on the air for WEC?
A lot, because I imagine it was a good race.
Every 10 minutes.
This is something similar again. Trying to find in a momentum as it's lap 1 of 90. Still on the push and still on the power, Megs.
They are. I have done so much exercise running up and down stairs. Right, so everything seems to be going smoothly in the mid-pack for the first time in history. Though it was a move being made there by, I can't tell.
Can't tell either on the overall monitor of things.
A car that kind of looks like the epitome of what a blue sky day.
They've made it round the hairpin for the first time, though. That was already impressive.
Hello.
Now fly in. Hello, we can hear you, JT. What an amazing action we've been having so far. What have you made of the start as Rosenquist leading? As there goes down the inside. That's a very late lunge come through. Alex Palou gets ahead of Pato O'Ward. And O'Ward now going to be vulnerable because right behind his car, Kirkwood, then Malukas, then Dixon.
Yeah, good start from Rosenquist. Already 1.2 seconds in the lead as O'Ward and Palou second and third. Kirkwood still in 4th, hasn't moved from where he started, but we are still into the early stages of this race, the very early stages. Here is a picture-in-picture replay of the green flag.
I could already see that Malukas was definitely gunning for it right from the off.
He was right behind, just went, okay, now I'm going to go on the attack.
What they're showing here is when they threw the green flag, there was only 3 rows in the main pack.
Yeah, now usually they try and weight it up so that there were more, but for some reason they were just not as backed up as we usually have them. So
we only had a 3-row rolling start at the front.
Yeah, I hope they'll fix that when we get into a caution. But the problem is, as well, at this part of the circuit, you don't get much time out the hairpin in order to actually push. So it's sort of a catch-22 situation. But at the moment, Rosenquist leads from Palou, then it's O'Ward, Kirkwood, Malukas, Dixon, Power, McLaughlin, Simpson and Rahal. And Megan, you don't do many IndyCar races throughout the season. Yeah. You've chosen a good one at Long Beach, admittedly
I haven't
not
really chosen. I've been slung into this without my knowledge.
But at least you actually get to do a race this month, which is something as well. But this is actually quite a momentous run.
All the days.
There's a lot more power coming through the front here, and the tyre strategy is interesting as well. Only 7 or 8 drivers are on the alternative red wall tyre. That includes the top 4.
They are. I feel like I should have put ice cubes in that drink for you.
Believe me, I already need the toilet. I haven't been all day, so that kind of...
Well, why don't you go now?
Oh, I'm fine for now. I'm okay.
Go now.
I'm waiting for a caution, but the problem is it's 90 laps. We haven't had a caution here for a long time, so...
Well, let's hope for your sake that they have a caution now.
I know, it's a catch-22 situation sometimes.
It's sad because I actually also need it.
Yeah, me too. Well, you can go anytime you like. Right, so the top 4 are on alternative tyres. Then says VK, Rasmussen. Then we get in there with Grosjean and Stingray Rob, as Stingray Rob that's just got ahead of Nolan Siegel. Siegel's dropped back down into 25th position. We're riding on board with Pato O'Ward. He's got maximum hybrid energy. He's recharging it. And Megan, with this circuit and the way the regeneration works, you can have hybrid power deplete down the back straight and have it fully charged by the time we get to the hairpin at the end of the circuit. So it's incredibly quick at recharging, very similar to what we see in Formula 1. And here's a replay.
It is. And, that was quite a lot of contact there. That rear for the... Is that
the 20 coming in there as well. And I think it was
It's
Kirkwood.
21 and the 28 getting involved.
Oh, that's why it looks so...
That's Rasmussen and Ericsson. Here we go. And
they're
yes.
really gunning for each other right now. And I think also, as well as them, I think Rossi might have been a bit involved in that.
And Marcus Ericsson, I think, was there was a bit of a 4 pile up at the back there. We're live on both JB Motorsports and USN.
Have you put it on?
Welcome. Yes, I have. Welcome, everybody. JT was also keeping hold of the stream earlier on as well, which is very kind of him.
42 times estimated I've had to go up and down stairs. I'm now a master of the WEC thing, as I've learned the trick to actually get things to start working, which I think not even you've fully got with this new timing thing.
No, brand new. I don't know what it is yet. Oh, hello.
I do.
Hello, you're seeing me and Megan squared.
Hello. I do.
You won't move.
Give it time.
There we go. So you know what it is now?
Yes. I know exactly how to move that thing, and I kept having to go upstairs because my TV pictures kept going off.
There's always something happening, isn't there, usually?
Do you know what it is to get it?
No.
First, you have to, a couple of times, update the driver tracker. Then you have to fully click back twice and update that one until the timings start working. And then you go off, check whether the driver tracker is working. If it isn't, then do it one more time and it usually comes up.
I'll have to remember that one then.
If not, just call me.
See if that does anything different between it.
I seem to have mastered it.
Well, Megan's always mastering many different variety of things. Yeah.
Also, scene selection.
I've got.
Maybe.
Go on.
Megan has overtaken JB in being first in jiggery pokery.
Well, I certainly have been thrown into the deep end quite a lot today and yesterday. I've learned quite quickly. I've learned on the job.
You've done very impressively. Honestly, you really have. 6 of 90 complete so far. And it seems like the journey back was good, says Sam. Hello, Sam. Yes.
Apart from someone at Sheffield.
Someone at Sheffield. No, Doncaster.
Doncaster.
Someone at Doncaster having a go, yeah. I got back in as they were on the formation maps.
Green was called and he was like, I can't miss this.
No, literally, I was running around.
I can track Joshua, you see. So I saw that he was at the end of our road, so I went in and got him a drink.
You knew exactly where we were, and Tom Gamemore and the team were able to take you to the start of it. But Rosenquist still looking strong as the moment. There's that contact again, Megan. The 28, the 21, sorry, the 28, the 24, and the 20 were involved. So yeah, at Doncaster, there was a woman hanging out of out the train.
Was she drunk?
I don't know. She was perfectly sober. She was just arguing with the stewardess on the thing. Yeah. So it just delayed the train for ages, and I was like, can we go? We've got to get to a race. There's a race on. But we managed to make it in time.
She got off the train.
Yes, she got off the plane.
I was thinking that.
Friends line for you.
The good thing is we're already 7 laps into this 90-lap race.
I'll tell you what, I've got some new inner soles. They're actually gel ones, and I've got blisters, so I'm actually going to just take a seat for a minute, if that's okay.
You're not allowed to sit down in the commentary box.
He is today.
I have literally been stood up in a field today, and no, that hurts more when I'm holding a mic. Honestly, I'm using a lip mic because it's Long Beach and it's a classical race. I'll go back to my headset for next time out, but I'm actually glad I'm holding a lip mic because I can't.
Turn the fan off.
The fan's on. I haven't even noticed. I'm burned, Megan. It was very hot, cold.
I can see. Yeah. How are you burnt there?
Am I really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't think I was that burnt actually until I came into the commentary box, but fine by me.
You are.
Look at this.
The thing is, you usually burn than tan. So.
Yeah, this will look good for my birthday on Tuesday. This is my birthday race. So yeah, of course, it's obviously using a lip mic. JT, how was the NASCAR race that happened just before, where many of our wonderful viewers has come from as well?
We were 1.7 miles away from having the first NASCAR race held on an oval to have no cautions caused by an incident since 2019, and then Cody Ware happened.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And we went to overtime. And
where did he go
Tyler
down?
Reddick won.
Get it? Get it?
Reddick run?
I said, where did he go down? Get it?
He won the
name.
Oh, God, Reddick. Yeah, I get it. Unfortunately, the Grand National from a week ago already. I won the National with Iron Maximus.
I came second.
It was a good week.
Yes.
That was a pop back and a half.
Ah, there we go.
Back with us if you're watching on Fox Sports in America. Who's that coming down?
Venus VK.
Is he coming down the pit lane? Yes, he is. VK's down pit lane. Here he is. So
I wish it had a thing saying
I know.
pits.
That's why I've got this one up to tell me where it is on this one. So Venus VK comes into the pit lane.
This one gives you a heart attack.
Well, he was on the red alternative tyres, Megan. So I wonder if he's now going to change over to the black primaries, which is a very weird stint this early on in the race to go for.
I think he might, to be honest. Oh, there he is. Coming off pit lane, and I think he might be right.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe he has some sort of strategy in mind.
I'll wait to see. Alex Plow's fastest lap, by the way, 1:10.52. Oh, hang on, what was his fastest lap time? 1:10.062 coming through. VK's 39 seconds in the pit lane. He has put on black primary tyres, I can tell you, at the moment. Red flashing light for the walk, don't walk, as we're here in California. That's more of a New York accent, wasn't it?
Kind of.
Hey, I'm walking here.
That reminds me of Eleanor.
Also note, MSR could do the weekend sweep as they'll win IMSA with the 93 Acura driven by Nick Yellowly and Venda van der Zange. They won in the IMSA race last night, which we had here on JB Motorsports if you were watching with us. So here as well could be something. Reddick's 5th win of the year, and Hamlin was so close to the Kansas win. Again, it seems to be that way. But yeah, the NASCAR race before was fantastic. It's very rare, Megan, actually, that a NASCAR race is then followed by an INDYCAR race. Usually it's INDYCAR, then NASCAR, yeah. But with it being Long Beach, they're both on Fox Sports 1. And I had a feeling that all the NASCAR drivers were told, look, behave, we've got INDYCAR straight after this, and we can't delay the start. This is the Monaco Grand Prix of INDYCAR.
One didn't get the message.
We've been racing here since 1977, JT, is it? It's coming up on the 40th anniversary.
Stop.
Oh no, 50th anniversary was last year. If the 50th was last year, that was 1975. Yeah.
So now it's 51.
Yeah, it's a long time actually coming into it.
This is the 51st Grand Prix of Long Beach.
This is the 51st Grand Prix of Long Beach. And Rasmussen comes in down pit lane. Okay, so he was on alternative tyres. We'll see if that changes. It goes past the golf club and the yacht club. What was I saying?
You were saying
yes, it's New Garden. So New Garden's going for different alternative tyres. Yeah, this is not also the first version of the Long Beach circuit. The Long Beach track has actually gone through many iterations over the years. The only thing that's remained the same is the hairpin and the start-finish line, which even then wasn't the original start-finish line when we were first here back in 1975.
So just a hairpin.
New Garden trying to go away on the inside line of Christian Lundgaard, so that's the Penske attacking the McLaren, and Lundgaard defended well down into that hairpin zone as they come through. Formula One at the... Oh, and that's New Garden diving down pit lane, actually. Let's go down, I believe.
Sudden.
Yeah, let's go down.
So this is interesting. This tells me these guys think it's a three-stopper and maybe that the softs are preferred.
Very strange, Kevin. VK thinks it's a red race. New Garden.
Kevin Lee.
Excuse me, VK on a black race. New Garden think it's a red race, Kev. It's coming to you.
I think mostly New Garden and the two team wanted to do something different from where they were at. It was going to be difficult to make up the track position, so they want to come in early. where this could really work out if there is a caution anytime between now and about lap 24. I think others would come in, and then it becomes a three-stopper for everyone, and they will pick up track position.
I really like this from Newgarden and Penske.
Well, Newgarden's going to do a different strategy on our Megan, which is a very key thing coming into it. And I've got a thing that this could be something different. So, Rosenquist by 1.437 seconds. Then it's O'Ward, Rosenquist, Palou, O'Ward, Kirkwood, Malukas, Dixon coming into it. Then we get Power, McLaughlin, Simpson, and Ray Hall completing out the top 10.
Ooh, I don't like how much that's moving.
No, there's a lot of wheels spin around, isn't it, on the front?
Yeah, that could cause problems with possible overturning. And yeah, see, right there, that's a little bit of a problem there for, I think that was Malukas just then. And also, with the not being able to change the hairpin and the start-finish straight, I think they can't change those, because then it's like, do you know that saying, the brush and the handle? You can only replace...
broom.
Yeah. Is it the same broom?
Yeah, go on.
Is it the same broom if you replace both the brush and the handle? So if they replace all the corners, is it really the same track? So they've got to keep at least one of them.
They have to keep something. They have to keep one of them, and I'm glad that they have. And we're 13 into the 90 already, and we've only been running for 15 minutes, and we've run caution-free, which I know that's not really...
Touch wood.
Well, yeah, over here. Oh, as I was saying, the lowest hairpin, which is now the Grand Hotel hairpin at Monaco, is only 30 miles an hour. The last corner here is less than that, 20 miles an hour.
Jeez.
It is so slow, and it's such a tight angle. Take a look on board with O'Ward as he comes through. Full opposite lock, and you can see on the throttle taken in as well.
You can't overtake in that area.
Very slow on the RPM. Well, you say that. We've had a few overtakes over the years with dive bombs on the inside. There have been a lot of cautions as a result of it as well, yes. So
I would think so.
It's not just one thing that's been on the edge of it. JT, you were covering the race last year, producing with Omi and Tom back in the day, and it was a fairly uneventful race, wasn't it?
Yes. Of course, Kyle Kirk won that for the second time. Of course, he won in 2023 here as well, and he became a two-time race winner last year. He's still in fourth, looking for his third is Kirkwood, but it's still Rosenquist out in front.
Yep, Rosenquist out in front, and of course here last year, which was 2025. Isn't that weird to say that last year was 2025? We're already in 2026. It still boggles...
We're already 4 months in. I don't like that.
It boggles the mind.
It does that.
Okay. Yeah, it boggles the mind, doesn't it? But last year it was Carl Kirkwood, led from pole position and took the race win and moved that further along, Megan. Happened again in 2023 for Carl Kirkwood, pole and win. I think that's weird. Happened again. Taken in. Joseph Newgarden, 2021 he started first, 2022 he finished first.
I've got to quickly pop in because I remembered that the one thing I was going to do before you got home was put something on YouTube on your TV, and I haven't done that yet.
Oh, I can do that here. Okay.
Nope. I need the toilet anyway.
Okay, right. In that case then, this has gone funny. Let's just check in quickly with Kirkwood.
Real concerns about the tyres at the moment. It's all about just trying to get to the pit stop window and then start focusing.
We got to kind of make a decision, but our preference is to just keep rolling. Good.
Yeah, now...
You've absolutely, because M3 race car, you've missed absolutely nothing so far of the action. So you are completely fine. We're riding on board with Carl Kirkwood, who runs in 4th position as things stand. JT, I am prepared to let you go because you have been up for so long and had barely any sleep. I don't want to put you through the hell of a longer IndyCar race. Do you want to leave?
Hello.
Hello.
I have been up since 8:30. It's now 11:15 p.m. That's 8:30 a.m. by the way. I'm on 5 hours sleep. The day before that, I had another 9 a.m. to 3 a.m. day. This is Longreach. At the moment, I am okay.
Fair it is. If you need to go, let me know.
Get the American juice out. I'm unsure.
Is that Gatorade or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do
I
have
thought
a
you had
bottle of Gatorade in my fridge, which over on the USN side we have been calling the American juice. But yeah, been a very busy day with touring cars, and then getting to call a Legends race was very fun indeed.
I can't wait to see that.
I know we are planning it all off air, but when the Scottish Legends turn up later on in the year, hello, you've got your commentator.
Good, all the support series.
That's if I'm here, of course.
That's true. Yeah, all of the support series this year for the British Touring Car Championship will have our own commentary on them as well. We did it this weekend with the F4s, and then Omi stepped in after we lost internet access to a couple of things. So Omi has done a fantastic job and a Herculean effort to commentate on series that he didn't know he was covering until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Thought we're going to have a car coke with that. But JT also has produced all of our touring car coverage this weekend, and they both have done absolutely brilliant work and deserve a lot of praise.
There was a lot of talk back, which no one on the broadcast heard, but it was basically me and Omi going backwards and forwards on going through name pronunciations, what's happened in previous races and stuff like that. So yeah, if Omi sounded like he knew what he was talking about, it's because he had me telling him tons of stuff in his ear, and his own experience came in handy, even though it was limited. But yeah, very good day, very good afternoon with all of the circumstances.
It was actually.
It was a lot of fun as well.
Yes, it was. Well done, of it. Well done, you both. And I can't wait for Brands to be able to just do the commentary and not have to worry about standing in the middle of a field in order to get a signal. Rosenquist from Palou, O'Ward, Kirkwood, Malukas, your top 5. We're riding on board with Joseph Newgarden. He is running, where is he? Well, he was down in 12th position. Is he? He's down in 20th after that pit stop now. He's gone on to the he's gone on to the alternative reds. He's dropped 6 places from where he started overall, which is a nightmare scenario.
That was weird.
What?
I didn't get that. It just cut out.
Oh, that is weird. Oh, and okay, that's weird. Usually you get that. The buttons must not be fixed yet. I'll fix that later. Don't forget, I ran into the commentary box to set things up. I did not fully orientate it quickly. What a run we're seeing right now.
Here's Palou, who's currently in second, 1.5 seconds now. It's just ticked over, now 1.6 seconds as he exits the hairpin down the front straightaway. Are your inputs different on Discord? Is that why I didn't hear it?
Yes, I've seen it, yes, that's why.
Felix Rosenquist, team communication.
So that's...
okay, hang on. I'm just checking there's no double on the audio. The team audio, for some reason, is doubled up. Okay, that was Rosenquist. He's leading this race at the moment by 1.7587 of a second. So there's time to improve there and still to change it around. But Rosenquist, Palou, O'Ward, Kirkwood, Malukas, actually top 5. Dixon, Power, McLaughlin, Simpson and Rahal rounds out on the top 10. Fantastic atmosphere. Jack Giamano watching on. Hello, Jack. As they fly in. What an amazing action we're having right now. This is lap 20 of 90 in the Long Beach Grand Prix. And hopefully this is going to be as smooth sailing as it looks. 20 laps in, Megan.
Hello. Now you go now.
I will in a caution break. It's okay.
Okay, someone crash. Looking at you, Rosenquist. Because he may be one of my favourites, but he always crashes. Like, why do all mine never win? I love that dolphin thing. That dolphin fountain. Don't know why. I just do.
It's a break. I'll take this opportunity.
Perfect.
Hello, Megan.
Hello. How has your day been?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I kept having to get up to turn on the little telly and then the one upstairs.
And it felt extra long because I was having to deal with Birch all day.
Well, I've dealt with him since existence. So, tag you're it.
True, yeah. If you're wondering why it's podcast style, it's because, well, nothing's really happening.
Yeah. And, little bit of... Almost went into the wall there for Newgarden. He definitely went a bit too wide.
Newgarden, look out. There's a wall there.
I don't think he remembers it's there. And going around this... he keeps almost doing that. He keeps, like, twitching on the exits. Yeah.
And I don't know why he's on the limit since he is down in 20th, so he might want to catch up.
Yeah, I think... Do you know when you go... Do you know when you're doing something, you go too fast and you make a mistake? I think that's what he's doing. Now he has to go to the really slow bit, and it's the only corner where he's not almost hit the wall.
Right, Megan, while JB is not here, you remember JB saying that hairpin's taken at 20 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Newgarden just took that at 31, so I think he's proved JB wrong.
I think Newgarden is desperately trying to catch up.
Yes.
Let's see how everyone else takes it.
Of course, a very grippy end to this Long Beach Grand Prix track, thanks to the Formula Drift cars. Different type of rubber, but it's still rubber that all of the drifting has put on. As down in towards turn 1 we head for Rosenquist. Now the gap is 1.8 seconds out in front into the fountain section he goes.
I've just seen Rosenquist. Do you know when he was heading on the straight and then into the corner, he turned last second. I think he forgot he had to turn.
On the limit is Rosenquist to try and manage that gap.
Oh my. Lap 23 of 90. I will say this though. We've only been going for about 24 minutes, so it's quite on the limit. I can hear Joshua coming back. I can hear the screaming.
We must be on our best behaviour now, then.
I never am. I live for the chaos. And we come back from break.
That was perfect timing.
Now Joshua's back.
I aim to improve on timings. That was not bad. I'll tell you one thing though, running with blisters is horrible.
I have some plasters for you.
I can actually see how burned I am.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise I was that sunburned.
Put some... Look, we got that after sun last time he went away.
Yes, I'll put some on. Now,
should I go get it?
One battle screen a lot because I have blisters the size of...
So he can't stand. I've literally had to force him to sit down.
I cannot. I can stand up, but it's a bit
I won't allow him.
You are letting all of the viewers' mind run free in many different ways, and with ending the sentence of "I have blisters the size of."
Oh. I don't know, for your palm, which is funny because I've even got a blister on my palm.
How the hell have you...
It's called holding a microphone for so many hours in a day.
What, were you gripping it like your life depended on it?
Well, yeah.
You're not hanging off a cliff with it.
I had to hold on to it, but no, actually, if I take that shoe off, you can actually see the new inner soles.
Oh, those are nice.
They're gel ones. But
you used to have those.
I wonder if I just take my sock off. if this is going to be
Where is this going?
painful.
My.
Oh, it's actually, that is very painful. I don't know.
Not as bad as I thought it would be, but I wouldn't, Josh.
I'm just trying to show JT. On my toe, JT. This massive blister. Really not good, as you can see.
Make sure it's not on.
Yeah, massive blister. Not good.
Okay, do you want me to go grab you a plaster now?
No, that's okay. I'll just let it breathe for a second. But that explains why it was so painful today. It's right on my little toe.
I have a plaster for that.
This is the content you all tune in for, yes. JB's trackside escapades of getting damaged because his foot care was awful.
Want to know the funny thing?
Yeah, go on. I had to buy new insoles that were gel-based.
Matthew Owens on the USN NASCAR broadcast explicitly said that 90% of the INDYCAR broadcast will be JB talking about Darlington.
Well, it was very good.
Yeah, it has to be talked about.
I desperately want to go to bed and have a shower.
Do we have ice cream? Want ice cream?
That's interesting.
So they're talking about red. They want to go red, red, red. So Palou at the moment is on the red, but he's going to have to use the blacks at some point in the race.
I'd use it now.
Yeah, well, if you want to wait and use the blacks, you should do the primary tyre. I'd wait for the middle start of the race, so this is between lap 30 and 60. Get them out of the way then, and then you can go on for another set of reds.
Yeah.
JT, what strategy would you take? Because if the black tyres are not the favoured one for these teams, you've only still got a handful of drivers out there on them. Everyone else is on the blacks, not the reds.
You are asking a broadcast producer a strategic question.
Yes.
And a question about strategy.
Well, just wing it. The teams do.
Again, she's not wrong. Oh, why have I got my shoe on now? There we go. My feet have swollen up. This is great.
Talking about strategy.
Oh, that's New Garden. Oh, very deep and brushing the wall.
He touched the wall. Can you stay away from the wall?
Well, how many laps are his tyres on, Megan? It tells you on the monitor. He's on sticker reds, isn't he?
13.
Radio.
15, sorry.
Yeah, so we could be seeing stops in about 3 to 4 laps. What have you got, JT?
I've just seen some more NASCAR chasm stuff from the Kansas race.
Usual shenanigans?
Of course, Hamlin told Fox post-race, Cody Ware, 6 laps down, wrecking. I don't know. And he wasn't very happy about it. So NASCAR chasm, of course, said, good news, Kyle. I think you may be discussing a different driver on the podcast tomorrow.
That's good news, because Hamlin and Busch have been fighting quite a lot over the past week and a half. What's new? Pussycat. But yeah, on board with Dixon.
Oh.
Well, we're trying to be on board with Dixon, but his camera is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, and we've lost the signal. I don't know if that's a me issue or because
it's not a you issue.
Well, JT's is still working fine, so I think it was a me issue because we've gone a few seconds behind now.
I don't think it is. Why is everything so expensive? I'm just birthday shopping for him.
Me?
Yeah, there's still one thing. Actually, I need to double check your birthday list.
Birthday's on Tuesday, by the way, people.
Yeah. We've got stuff. Something's coming tomorrow as well.
Believe it when I see it, we're on board with Joseph Newgarden as he flicks off board. Right, Newgarden's 20th. This gamble, Will said, oh, it's perfect, it's wonderful, what a weird strategy. It's not working out for him, is it? Because he's out of position. He's so far back stopping early. The gamble hasn't paid off. This is not so far a good strategy from him.
It really isn't.
Where's Scotty Mac, though? You're driving, you curse a lot.
He's an 8. I weirdly saw him straight away on the timing screen.
You're drawn to the... Did Hartley win earlier on?
Yes.
So Brendan,
He wasn't in the car.
So yeah, but he was when you were commentating and when you were producing.
I don't know how he escaped me.
Because you did commentary today as well, didn't you?
I only hosted.
But in an event you've done.
I also did commentary today.
Oh, so did JT. But in an event that
I commentated a 5-car photo finish.
Ooh. That Legends race, it was something. I can't wait to look back at it tomorrow. But you commentated on a race with Brendan Hartley that won. JT commentated on a Legends race. Is it opposite day?
Yeah, it must be.
I feel like John Watson sat in this chair with her microphone. And maybe Ben Edwards.
Woohoo!
Replay coming in. Oh, no. This is a pit stop. Who's coming down pit road? No one on my screens.
Well, it's the pit box of Kirkwood.
So this is Carl Kirkwood, our reigning winner here at Long Beach. We'll see if he changes over some factors soon. They'll need some factor 50. The California sun is burning tonight, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. We've had a couple of wet weather Long Beach races, not for a number of years though. Just quickly looking on board as well with David Malukas on the Fox side-by-side pictures. And they're having an interesting little battle.
I think I found one. Because you won't know what I found one is yet.
No, we're 1/3 into the Grand Prix then, Megan.
Yeah, it's gone quicker than I thought. I mean, we're only 32 minutes in.
35-16.
35-16.
Pazzo Award, boxes. Right, this is the moment.
You're going to say crashed then?
No, this is the moment that we go crunch time because now we've got the pit stops coming. What tyres do you put on? Do you put another set of reds or do you put on a set of blacks and hope that the tyres work in such a strategy?
I would put on whatever tyre I'm opposite of.
Here we go. Award, boxes. He was on the reds. He will take off. And a brand new set of sticker reds, yeah. So this is now the strategy. Never has more designated driver strategy. Modern Major General.
What is happening?
Modern Major General, come on. Does no one else know that song?
You taught me it.
Yes. I am the very model of a modern Major General. It's very simple.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. Information, vegetable, animal and mineral. They're the kings of England, to quote the fans historical, from Mount to Waterloo, not to catechetical. Oh, big one now! Everybody diving down pit road. Ooh. Rosenquist, Palou, Kirkwood, Malukas, Dixon, McLaughlin, Simpson, Lundgaard, Armstrong, Ericsson, all coming down pit road for changes. Let's go down.
They're going to go for their second set of soft tires. A little small front wing adjustment, but overall they're going to fill it up with fuel to try to make it.
And Alex Palou has to go around the David Malukas tires. He's coming in right behind him. Michelle, 100% renewable fuel. Rosenquist is going to win that race off the road. It's softs for Palou. He's out.
So Rosenquist will take the lead off of pit road. Alex Palou does not make it through. So that is not the way that they were expecting that one to work out. And now it's advantage to Felix Rosenquist. I thought Palou might jump him. Didn't.
No. I do really love those dolphins.
It's such a refreshing sound, that dolphin's strategy, isn't it?
I just want to sit next to it. I love fountains. I really, really do.
You are a fountain lover. Even when you were a baby, you liked having fountains.
So I love being around them and hearing the water splash onto water. I've always loved water. I've always hated sand, though.
Into the pit lane comes Will Power, our race leader, as Fox decides to go to a break. We're on board with Malukas at the side-by-side. He's keeping behind him. Well, that has to be Christian Lundgaard, because the timing screens haven't updated yet. And that's clearly a McLaren going behind him. So it's a new set of sticker reds coming in. Joseph Newgarden's strategy, Megan, has put him now back up into the lead of the race. So maybe I was a bit too quick to judge him.
I'm not so sure. The man seems to be taking corners, like the suggestions not to hit into the wall. So let's see how long he lasts.
If that rear toe link can keep in, that is a different matter. But still, look at Power down into 6th position. Nope, back up into 4th position now. As the timing screen still works itself out. Now he's down to 6th. He's playing yo-yo. Now he's down to 9th. 369, the Power drank wine.
Oh, I used to sing that with Kellyanne.
Well, that was the Goose drank wine, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you think about it, it's kind of a disturbing song, but I always used to like it.
Look at this with Will Power. He's come out right in front of... Well, is that Venus VK? Because Dixon's just got through, so I think it is VK as well out there in the 76. So he's coming through. Newgarden's advantage at the front of the field was looking strong. It's 12.7 seconds as things stand. I hope the timing screen's going to update shortly. I think it has done now for you at home on the terrestrial broadcast.
It has just updated.
Yeah, and Grosjean's come into the pit lane. Yes, there it is. Newgarden, Rosenquist, Palou, Kirkwood, Maluka's top 5.
Newgarden needs to change his tyres, though, so this won't be a long stint in first for him.
He's done 22 laps on the set of reds. They can do 30, but he's on the ulterior strategy. JT.
Can you see my camera on Discord?
Yes, I can. Hello.
Here you go.
Oh, this is the 5 Wive Legends that JT is showing me right now coming into the... Is that Lightning McQueen?
Yes,
Now, I got the kids some stickers and Zara gave me one to put on my iPad. I've got an Enderman sticker on my iPad, actually, on the inside of it without the case.
There you go.
5 wide over the line. That's amazing.
Did Elliot give you
90 thousandths of a second they were separated in.
90 thousandths of a second separated the top 5, and that is on the inside line. A good move down towards turn 1 being made by the 28. A nice little slipstream on the inside line, and that is Marcus Ericsson passing Romain Grosjean.
Woohoo!
Well, that's something at least out there, isn't he? Grosjean, I remind you, is a lap down.
He's making good time.
And he'd just come out of the pit lane. Do you know how many on-track passes there've been in this race?
No.
Go on.
29.
29?
Is that it?
That is it. Just 29.
I mean, that explains why we haven't had a caution.
Just to also remind you that coming up at the end of April, we will have the Indy 500 test days live here on YouTube with all of the timing.
What day is that?
28th and 29th of April.
7 days before
your birthday, yes. I'll be on the call and presumably some guests as well.
I shall not be, since I plan to get my dissertation done for the 29th.
No, you will be busy.
Because no way I am... Because my dissertation is due on May 1st. I am not doing my dissertation on my birthday.
Which is April 30th, not May 1st.
Yes. I will cry before I do that. Because I've had way too many of my birthdays being overtaken by dissertation. Well, not dissertations, but assessments.
I'll tell you what, I'd just like to know, I am very much like seized up after this weekend. How did Moe manage it for so many years, especially when he was in his late 70s?
He had a good chiropractor and masseuse.
I think, well, he exercised, wasn't he, twice
Pilates.
a week? It wasn't a thing like twice a week at his health club. Murray went on the exercise bike for the cross trainer for 10 minutes. He went on the treadmill for 10 minutes. He went in the pool for 10 minutes.
That'll do it.
And he just tried to keep fit.
I think if I ever went in a pool for 10 minutes, I wouldn't do anything, I'd just lay there.
He did laps up and down as well. Murray was always quite an active chap. It's quite apt actually as well, because do you know, it was here in Long Beach that they got it wrong and Murray Walker was reported dead on the news. This back in 1980s.
Jeez, that's a long time before he died.
Back in the 1980s, there was a body found, and it was misidentified as Murray. So it was on the news as popular Formula 1 commentator Murray Walker dead, and he's like, Murray was sat there in the media centre going, "I'm alive."
I bet he had a second where he was just like, okay, wow. I'm not a ghost, right, and just walking around my daily life, right?
That is a blur of 5 cars, JB.
That's a blur of 5 cars.
Slow?
But that is a very slow Marcus Ericsson And he's dropped down behind Nolan Siegel. So Ericsson was in a bit of trouble there. And he's still slow, Megs.
Yeah, what's going on with him?
One ball with him now. Let's listen.
Oh.
30 mile an hour through the chicane. To the hairpin, sorry. He's going up the gears okay. I can't really hear an issue.
I can only hear one issue and it sounds a bit choky.
Yeah, just a bit. Do you know, we should have been commentating on the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix today.
What?
Yeah, with the cancellation of it.
Do you know what? Kind of glad it isn't
on.
on.
Newgarden boxing.
Because we wouldn't have been able to do it.
No, it would have been difficult. Joseph Newgarden dives into the pit lane. So what has the Team Penske ulterior strategy got this time?
He's going to change to the black tyres.
Yeah, I heard that Sergio Perez won the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
He was probably the only one to turn up and not forget that he had a race on. Cadillac win. Now, good. It's a set of reds.
So,
lots of fuel.
That's surprising.
Lots of fuel going in. 8.4.
I heard Bottas went on his bike.
That, I think, would be possible. But do you know that the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is still going to happen this year? It's moved to December the 6th, and Abu Dhabi is moved to December the 13th. That's still a rumour, but it looks like that could happen.
I hope it's a lie.
Which means we have
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but at the moment...
It is still a rumour.
It's still a rumour, but we could have 4 races back to back.
However,
a whole month of racing action. Go on.
It is a rumour, but however, coincidentally, all of the hotels in Jeddah that all the teams and drivers and all of the media use have randomly become fully booked over the last week.
Ooh.
But it is still a rumour.
Rumours have a way of growing.
We should stamp them down.
I'm going to sit down now.
Good.
It will be very funny, however,
if
they don't reschedule it
what are we going to do with it
all of the hotels are fully booked.
Oh, that would be funny.
Notice something.
The flags. Did they fall down?
Yeah. I left the box this morning.
Oh,
and
I didn't actually notice.
And then I just heard, and I was like, because I was just about to start the stream, and I was just like, yeah.
There isn't a weekend in the JB Motorsports land where JB is trackside and something doesn't go wrong.
I was going to say.
There's not a weekend where you are away and those flags don't fall down. It's like they don't sense your presence, and all of a sudden it's like, momentum, gone.
Well, in fairness, we are thinking about switching the green screen to behind us and the flags to there.
That's just as much as a problem to me.
Well, the green screen won't fall down. It's literally held up on a clip. It can't fall down. No, knowing you'll bring it down because it's got the tripod on it.
But I love how Megan turned around and instantly looked at all of the clips on the top of the flags.
That's true. How many? Have you added more?
I did. Last time it fell down.
Why is there now a wooden peg in the middle?
Don't ask.
Okay.
It's been there since November.
I haven't looked. I'm not going to bother.
The middle was annoying me.
I leave you in control of the commentary box for what weekend, and you decide to bring in the thing. What is going on in this race? We're 40 out of 90, and nothing has happened.
Don't complain.
When was the last? Can anybody actually remember the last time we had a caution flag at Long Beach?
No, they can't because it's probably gone out of their minds.
2024, lap 15.
2024, lap 15.
Bet you I was there.
No.
Why? I'm usually around Long Beach.
I do know they've been boring though. Ever since the last time we did Long Beach, Megan, was 2021. That was the season finale.
No, it couldn't have, because I've seen those dolphins since, and not just in F1.
We're not racing in F1.
But I've seen those dolphins since.
Miami Dolphins.
Miami, maybe.
Why do so many places have dolphins? I mean, I'm not complaining, but still.
I don't know.
Because America.
I like dolphins.
22, you could have done the race, that's what I presume.
No, it's been earlier.
23, maybe?
I think all years.
You haven't done all years, because you weren't here last year.
I seem to remember being.
I think you've done some producing, maybe.
Either way, I've seen those dolphins in recent years.
That I will not disagree with you. Louis Foster, by the way, 1:10.081, new personal best lap time for him.
Oh, and we got the sound back.
That means I've come back from break.
Woohoo!
However,
Go on.
I may have not left at the start, and I may have stayed for the race. However, I am going to do a Megan, and there's no way I'm staying for the post-race.
No, you can disappear. Megan, you too can disappear. We'll have a quick off, I think, for the post-race.
Yay! You need it. You need sleep and ice cream.
I need a bath. Megan's looking at me funny. This is Joseph Newgarden. Whoa!
Look out.
Sliding out of the hairpin and almost into the wall again.
Does he have suspension issues or something? Is that why he keeps going onto the wall almost?
I do wonder as he touched the wall, when he touched the wall earlier on, did he do something? But they would have checked it by now. But that car is very rear sliding.
I mean, I'm not sure they would have checked it. Probably just say, you're fine, on your way. If it crashes, it crashes. We have another one waiting in the wing.
On your bike, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's have that to Bottas. He really will
go
on his bike.
That other one on their list, of course, is David Malukas, who's been making some brilliant starts to the season. This is going to be Armstrong, and Newgarden locks up on the front left, down to turn 1, lapping. Lapping out there as well.
I love that one.
Well, to be fair, I thought that could have ended up in an accident on Armstrong. Armstrong, very late to move over. Newgarden goes for the move, locks up, and almost goes up in towards the barrier.
Newgarden's car does not look healthy.
It's jumpy. It's jumping around. It's having issues. But Honda 1, 2, 3 at the moment.
Why does it suddenly seem like it's got a Grand National horse for a bike? I mean, not for a bike, for a car.
Well, let's hear from Georgia.
The air jack for Rinus VK, but you're doing a different position this race because something incredibly scary happened yesterday with this thing right here. What happened to you?
So we were coming into the box for our pit stop for qualifying. The wheel gun accidentally tapped the front tire, causing it to go into the air from the outside tire changer to me, the air jack, which caused it to then, this socket, run into my arm and down while like wide open throttle. Gave me a big gash and a bunch of big cuts. Got about 10 stitches in here and some more subdermal under the skin as well.
I think the most incredible thing about this is that you finished the pit stop. This sliced his arm right open. Today, he's back on the car doing a different role. What are you doing?
Today I'm doing the dead man, so holding the fuel handle down while allow the fuel to flow.
Thank you, Dustin. We're going to let you get back to your job. Thank you for the time.
Different gravy.
The dead man switch, JT. That's pushing the fuel in.
Right. Man has a massive incident in pit road. Literally puts a massive gash in arm, 10 stitches, and is working on the car the next day. JB gets a couple of blisters and it is the end of the world.
They hurt. I've been on my feet all day.
I would think that massive gashes in his arm would hurt as well.
Yeah, but he's not using his arm for standing and walking around, is he? Not unless he's doing the backwards human centipede thing.
Still.
Even then, that would terrify me. Wouldn't it terrify you? Oh, hang on, I've broken my shoe. Broken the back of your shoe.
Ericsson is off, by the way. He was in pits and he's gone behind the wall, I believe.
Such a NASCAR expression.
He's not behind the wall, but he's out the car.
Oh, he's out of the race. Wow. Well, that is a big, big surprise for Marcus Ericsson. Whatever that issue was earlier on in the race, where we saw him slowing coming out of turn 6. Now we know why. That is a shame. We're halfway in the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach of 2026. Rosenquist leading, Palou, Kirkwood, Malukas, O'Ward, Dixon, Power, McLaughlin, Simpson, Lundgaard the top 10. No cautions, running free for our second full year of it. Just looking again, this is Joseph Newgarden in the front. left, and JT, Megan's right. It's vibrating. Megan said it doesn't look healthy. It's vibrating like crazy. He's only been on them 13. How long has he been on those tyres now? 7 laps, JT. 7 laps, and they're already vibrating like that. Look at the front turning in. It's moving around like crazy. Joseph Newgarden in trouble with tyre wear already. Lap 46 of 90. Let's check in with Tom Gatemore.
That's a huge issue for Joseph Newgarden. Really difficult to put into words how much that vibration impacts the driver. You really do have impaired vision and horrible sensation through your hands as well. Really noisy in the car, but biggest concern is that tyre coming apart. But they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Obviously safety is paramount, but in terms of trying to get to the sort of lap 60 mark, Newgarden, well, that's going to be a tough ask. As it stands though, Felix Rosenqvist. I was talking to Jack Harvey earlier on in the week.
Right now, hitting the numbers, so just take care not to lock it again.
Newgarden.
Yeah, what's the likelihood it holds together? Looking at the data from St. Pete, we'll come back to you.
Radio here. They're desperately.
Yeah, Newgarden's just backed out of it. By the way, a huge credit to Tom Gatemore. He's done the 24 Hours of Le Mans this weekend for the bike race, and he has jumped straight back into a Long Beach commentary. He's not had many hours sleep, but that man is something else. JT's having some Gatorade.
JT tries Gatorade for the first time.
Oh, you've never had Gatorade?
No.
It is amazing. I'm surprised about that. Of all the things, Gatorade's brilliant.
It reminds me of Powerade.
It's similar, but it's got slightly more kick to it. You'll feel it. We can get some electrolytes back in about an hour or so. Oh, look at Power. Power's still sliding around like crazy. I still think it's a good long from Rosenqvist. 9 times out of 10, what do you think, JT? It's going to be an interesting round.
Whatever you just said completely blanked over me. I was speaking to a black circle dot over there to turn my studio light off.
Oh, you mean the computer. Have you got the Plus version yet of the software?
Not for Alexa, no.
Oh, get it. It's very good. I can attend. It's more human. It actually looks more human. On board, there's Power in 7th, so on board with Dixon in 6th.
Two of the best IndyCar drivers of all time, duking it out for a top 6 position. They got O'Ward ahead and then Malukas. This is all about pit stops now and the 60 crew. And Felix Rosenqvist look out for lap 60, about 12 away. The pit stop teams, the crew members, they'll be getting nervous now. They'll be starting to feel it. It's all going to come down to them and pit lane.
Racing action going well. That 48 out of 90. And Rosenqvist leading by 2.688 seconds at the moment. As they come in once more to Palou and Kirkwood, Malukas, O'Ward the top 5. As it currently stands, we're past halfway, 57 minutes into the race, and no...
Lundgaard has a left front flat.
Oh, Lundgaard, left front flat. So that is down in 10th position. Can't see it on any of the monitors so far, but yeah, Christian Lundgaard will come into the pit lane. He has got a flat tyre, so we'll see that as he comes on lap 50. If it comes off, that could cause our first caution. That would be something, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Whoa! Well, I'm just hearing some information as well. I'm reading it. We're going to see some Lundgaard boxing now for that puncture. We're going to see some stops coming in the next 5 or 6 laps. So stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of action coming through. Hybrid Power is getting used on no one. I agree with them. I agree with them through race car, by the way. I'm delicate. Cut me some slack. Please, no, let's have a finale like Vegas. Will be more fun. I agree. Vegas was a fun finale, and but yeah. Where are we this year? We're still at Nashville, aren't we? Super Speedway. Yeah. Pit stop's coming in, and that's Lundgaard. Over to you, JT.
I have just worked some stuff out.
Go on.
Gatorade is owned by Pepsi. Powerade is owned by Coca-Cola. So Gatorade is the Pepsi in this situation, and Powerade is the Coca-Cola. They are similar, but they're different.
Similar, but different. That's always the way, isn't it? There's David Malukas. Is he coming in pit lane? No.
And no, I am not having a Gatorade shower. That is not happening.
Pit road, Kevin.
Came in for that stop.
Oh, sorry, no Kevin.
They were running about a
No Kevin. I thought we had Kevin. Kevin's not here.
Kevin is home alone.
Kevin!
Rose and Christine communication.
We don't have a choice. We have to get our black in. We have to go black next Saudi. So does everyone else for race with.
So there you go. He also prefers the softs, which is exactly what Alex
Ericsson
Flo didn't want. So
is done for the day with an apparent hybrid issue. Note for NASCAR, post-race inspection is complete. In the NASCAR Cup Series, no issues, Reddick is your winner, and no cars are going back to R&D.
Where's Megan gone? She was commentating.
She's
with
abandoned you.
Yeah, where's she gone?
Is that enough of you?
She was doing something, then she's disappeared again. There's the fountain section. Look at that, all bar one driver, and that's Romain Grosjean, who is in 24th position, is on the alternative tyres. It's one of those nights here at Long Beach, California. Let's hear from Tom.
Yeah, saying this is a little bit like Monaco. It's not the circuit, it's because we've been in a fuel save mode, if you like, and if you don't get cautions and it's a two-stopper here at Long Beach, less about the circuit layout, it's because of the approach of the drivers trying to hit that fuel number, and very much in the first stint not knowing what to do with the alternate tyres. Couldn't take too much out of those tyres because they knew it had to go 30 odd laps, and if they took too much out of it, then well, they would have to pay the piper at some stage, and they would have to opt for a three-stopper, and that would have scuppered their race. Joseph Newgarden went early enough to make it work, but he needed that 10-12 lap window, a yellow in that chance, to make sure that he could filter through to the front. We're about 7 laps away from the next sequence of pit stops for the primary shod runners, and yeah, it's interesting now to see what will happen. We heard James Hinchcliffe talking about what I was mentioning, whether or not this is a red race or a black race, because we do talk about that quite a lot in IndyCar over the races, and this actually is more going to the rule book here. It's the first time that we've come to Long Beach and had to use the red tyres twice as per this new ruling for 2026. So it looks as though it's a red race, but actually if we talk to the drivers afterwards, it'll be interesting to hear what they say. This is Joseph Newgarden, seen a lot of Newgarden in the
Yep, so on board with Joseph Newgarden. He's running in 13th position. Where the hell have you been?
Ordering a birthday present. It arrives on your birthday.
That's something.
And I've given Mum and Dad orders for tomorrow because there's still other things I want to get you.
Have you seen what the kids got me? Caroline and Dan.
No, I already know.
Mum
told me yesterday.
Wonderful Stanley little travel mug. About the size of that glass. I can fit it in my back pocket. It's amazing.
When Mum told me about that, I thought, like, oh, you'll like that.
Well, I didn't have a water bottle, and that just... Dan made me a coffee this morning. It was still hot at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Jeez.
And obviously some chocolate.
Technically now, tomorrow is your birthday.
Yes, it's 20th of April. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah. So, looking good, isn't it, so far?
Yes.
It's one of these races where you just go, 55 and 90. Do you think we'll get a late caution?
No.
It's going to be like this to the end, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless something spectacularly dramatic happens.
Rosencrest leads from green flag. He's going to lead it to the end, isn't he?
Possibly.
So this is going to be a second year running where it just keeps on this situation.
Maybe it's going to be like F1 had with France for 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that type of situation.
But then it eventually gets better. So, 55 out of 90.
Still closing in. Keep on going.
Graham part-time going up, of course, to a...
I keep hearing Georgia. There's mixed signals in the box tonight. The radios are doubling up. I'm hearing Georgia.
Maybe you're hearing things.
Probably. I'm just going to apply this.
This is a case of treat, no treat, treat, no treat.
Yeah.
Pit road, no pit road, pit road, no pit road.
I think this is a glimpse of what me and Josh are going to be like when we're old. Josh will just be hearing pit road and be like, no, you're not. Ooh, that was quite close there from Rosencrest.
When JB goes into retirement, he will go to bed and he will fall asleep, and then just throughout the night he will awake and just go, Georgia, Dylan.
So, and down to pit road.
There's a little bit of contact there as
yeah.
Newgarden gets passed by Foster. Like how you're always in bed and something happens and you feel like you're falling, but you're not falling.
Yes.
It'll be like that, but JB saying stuff like,
there's Georgia!
But I wanted to give you an up-close and personal look of the race leader's tires. He's a set of soft tires from his first stint. He made these last 31 laps. And I want to specifically point out this right front because you can really see the degradation all around this tire. At the beginning of this race, it was thought these tires might only last 30 laps. Like I said, they made it 31. Felix is on his second set of those soft tires. So theoretically, on this last pit stop, he has to run a set of the Firestone hards. But these are so soft, I laid on it for just a second, pulled my arm up, and you can see some rubber got laid down on my arm too. So it gives you just an idea of just how soft these Firestone soft tires are, guys. These are Felix Rosenquist, by the way.
There's a way to avoid that. Don't lean on the tyres.
Well, hang on. You say don't lean on the tyres, but in a circuit like Long Beach, you sort of end up doing your... Oh, caution! Yellow! Yellow, yellow, yellow! We haven't seen this since 2044! And it's for debris on the circuit!
2024, Josh.
What did I say?
They hit it.
They did run over it.
I think Joshua is in the future.
What did I say?
2044.
Aaron Likens gets to throw the caution for the first time in 2 years at this track, and JB's getting an Instagram story.
It's gone yellow! We have a yellow at Long Beach! Not happening for ages! And the cars are nearly running over it, my God!
They are running over it.
Where's it come through? Oh, hang on, has it just fallen off the side of the track?
Might have.
No, it came
I can't see where that's come from.
It might have been a case of it getting
they're
caught
getting
and
close
then
to it.
pushed off.
They're getting very close to it.
Someone hit it. It'll be funny.
It's right there. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. You hit it,
Next
you're going to
one,
puncture.
please hit it.
They might, you know.
3.
Oh, well, Awards
2,
missed it by inches.
1.
Oh, missed it.
Oh,
yes!
Who was that? Who hit it?
I think it might have been...
Was it Malukas?
It was definitely an Andretti.
Typical.
It was a pink car. Wait, are they Andretti? I know Kirkwood used to have a pink car. Is he still?
I don't know. Not entirely sure. But either way, the caution's out.
The car was pink. I know that.
Well, yeah, 2024. Ages. It has been ages. Do you know how long it has been?
It's been 84 years.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
It was that car.
Right, who's that? See, I knew it was pink.
Looks like Malukas, doesn't it?
Which team's pink?
Well, I think that's Malukas.
Newgarden?
Is it? No. Did Joseph do it? Yes. Well, hang on. Award went through. Yes, it's Joseph Newgarden. Joseph Newgarden on the right front has run
Detective
over it.
JT.
JT has got it. It's Joseph Newgarden. I was looking through the field. Wow.
Oh, they just showed a replay of the zoom in, I think, did they?
Oh, Kirkwood was around.
Well, this is going to be a surprise. This is the caution we've been waiting for.
Wait, was it Kirkwood's plate?
I think so, yeah.
I knew Batman had to be involved in some way.
Have a look. Yeah, Joseph completely runs over it.
It is Newgarden confirmed.
Yeah, it is Joseph Newgarden.
They have just said it on the world feed.
I thought it was Malukas for a stage, but no, it was his
Look at
teammate, Joseph
JT's
Newgarden.
identification skills coming in clutch again.
I must say,
Suspension
well done.
issues, puncture, suspected. I mean, it's just getting better and better for Newgarden. Oh, and his weird push and pull with the wall situation going on.
That is another thing. On touring cars in the talkback, while Omi was commentating the races, if a car had spun, or if a car had gone off, or if something was happening, I know Omi was looking at the screen, but I still shouted the number of the car so that he could pick it up quicker and wasn't wasting time identifying it.
That helped me a lot.
Behind the scenes look. Let's have a behind the scenes look on pit road.
Pit road's open. They're all in. Everybody's in.
You know, we've had about 3 or 4, maybe 5 yellows during that.
Seven of Kyle Kirkwood is in. He's actually already left. There's going to bubble. That is tight on exit. Kevin. Up at the front, Alex below has the preferred pit location. David Malukas right behind him. It's a race up pit road, and below might just have barely beat Rosenquist out. It is tight.
He has. Palou wins off of pit road, and now he gets ahead of Rosenquist and commands this race under the yellow.
There's another fountain.
Well, this race, with 30 laps to go, the first half, boring. The second half, strategy interesting. The third half, well, all hell's going to break loose. Ooh. Well, this has changed up, hasn't it? JT's saying it flicks up and down, up and down, up and down. What are you doing? 6, 7?
Down.
Oh, he wants me to talk back. There you go. Now I can't hear him. Now I can. Hello. Thank you. So, if you are watching us on JBMotorsports in USN, I hope you've enjoyed this one.
Hi.
This is go time. This is crunch time. I need to sit down again.
The US and stream is on, right? Because I originally
JT had it.
Press streaming for
off
it.
of pit road. There's McLarens and Power. Almost. Well, that is just how close it was. Power almost hitting the McLarens.
Yeah, good avoiding though of it.
And there we go again. That's Scott McLaughlin in the blue and white car.
Oh.
Scotty Mack was going. Maluka's coming out.
He did nothing.
No, he's having an okay day, really, isn't he, today?
What is it today? Am I off my game?
Yes, you are.
Oh, it must be for tiredness.
You're tired?
I can't. Yes.
I'm tired too. There's the lake. There's the lake.
Ooh, water.
What is the yacht club? Where the fountains are. Is it the golf club as well? I can't remember.
I like fountains. If someone could just get me a fountain for my birthday, I'd be happy with that.
I know what you've got for your birthday.
No, you bought some of it.
I bought it back again. Kellyanne's presents here. Kellyanne, Dan, Zion Elliott's presents from here in the bag. I brought it back with you.
What have I got me?
Like I'm going to tell you.
Oh.
Nice try, though. I commend the try. Don't you all?
Dad thinks I've gone overboard for your birthday. The thing is, I'm not done yet.
Dad thinks I've gone overboard on your birthday, and I'm not even started yet.
We both have spending control problems when it comes to each other.
Have you thought of this, if you want an iPad or not yet?
I don't know!
I'm trying to convince Megan to get an iPad, because then you can have it in here and you can write all your notes and don't use paper.
It's annoying, but it's actually tempting. But at the same time, I don't think I'd set it up the same day I get it.
Takes like
or the same week.
It takes like 10 minutes.
I know, but I'd just be too tired to.
Well, I'll do it.
No. I'd just be too
This is the
tired.
problem with Megan. She got a new phone once as well, and she didn't set it up for a month.
When was that?
That old Vodafone phone of yours.
Oh, yeah.
It was not set up for a month. We had to re-buy a SIM card because she didn't activate it in
Oh,
time. Restart zone coming in!
I was young, though.
The green flag will come out now! And we are racing once again on the streets of Long Beach as we have 30 laps to go. Pelot leading Rosenquist, Dixon, Kirkwood, O'Ward, Power, McLaughlin, Malukas, Ray Hall and Rossi. Now, side by side further back as well, as we're going to have a little bit of a move. Will Power on the inside line, getting ahead of Scotty Mack, holding off 6th position.
Gonna steal your chair for a minute.
So still looking strong, JT, on a good restart. But can Rosenquist jump Pelot? But Pelot's already got a second advantage.
Oh, Pelot's in the lead. Oh, okay. Hello, Pelot. I should have probably gone with you for pickle winner, but I didn't.
It's still not guaranteed.
I went for Kirkwood.
Yeah, but Pelot's going to win again, isn't he?
You never know. He might crash out.
Yeah, it's another race victory on the cards.
We're talking about Alex Pelot, Megan.
Yeah.
The last time Alex Pelot crashed out of a race, you were in the box.
Exactly.
So it's not out of the realms of possibility.
And because maybe I'll be his curse.
Plus, he also won championships with you in the box as well, so that's also something to think about.
I've got to curse someone today.
I think it might have been Marcus Ericsson as well. He's down in 25th position.
I feel like a quota hasn't been met.
No, you got away with Brendan Hartley today.
He escaped my grasp.
More cursed me today, I would say, on that front.
How?
No, I've been my own commentators. Everything went wrong today. Pelot, Rosenquist, Dixon, Kirkwood, O'Ward, Power, McLaughlin, Malukas, Rahal, Rossi. Look at Newgarden up into 20th place. So Newgarden, that's the safety car he didn't need because he had just stopped. And then he's had to come in again. Now he's going to fight through the field. So Newgarden's day's done because he was on the ulterior strategy. He was banking on there being no safety cars. And then there was a safety car. Look at this on board with Dixon. Closing in, 3/10 behind. Out there as well with Rosenquist just in front of him.
I'll give you your chair back.
I'm fine.
No, I don't want you being in pain.
I'm actually better standing up than I am sat down. Especially when there's a lot of action going on in the race.
For some reason, my feet hurt now.
Look at that, 29 mile per hour through the hairpin. That is it.
Suddenly I've been reminded of, do you know when the teachers used to have that game of, some people say milk bottles on the wall, but I'm pretty sure my school said beer bottles. I think my teachers might have had drinking problems.
You think?
Then again, they did always used to rig the wine thing at the fairs, so we won once. Most of it got given to the teachers.
Yes.
To be honest, given their profession having to deal with kids all day, I think they deserve more wine.
They deserved some of it, not all of it. I must admit that part as well.
One
Right,
each.
look, this is the way coming out of the pit lane, and that was an amazing avoidance skill coming in from Kyle Kirkwood to avoid Will Power. Also coming in there was off of Pato O'Ward to avoid it. That was a severe skill from earlier on in the race during the pit stop phase. We're watching now David Malukas in 8th position. He's challenging the back of Scott McLaughlin in 7th, and Ray Hall's just behind him in P9. Well, catcher in the ride. Oh, car going wide there.
Ooh. I wonder if it's new car.
Ferrucci.
Oh. I'm surprised you're so energetic right now, because my energy is just... bleh.
I've waited to be in a proper box all weekend to commentate on some action, and I'm sort of...
I've been waiting to get out of one.
I'm willing it on. JT's knackered, on the other hand, as well, coming through to it as well. I'm a dancing penguin. To be fair, yeah, I feel like a dancing penguin.
You should see him when he runs.
Yep, penguin with his arse lit up. Now, still going on it as well. And that's not a swear word, by the way. That's a real word.
Yeah, it's a body part.
Yes. Plus, it's midnight. Who are you going to call?
What about the children? They should be in bed. Go to bed.
If anybody's watching this race and you are a child...
Go to bed. You've got something in the morning.
Hang on. Will Power's coming into the pit lane.
Actually, they might have school in the morning.
Penalty! Penalty for Will Power, endangering a crew member during the caution stops.
I thought he'd done something.
JT, that is
If you are a child and you are watching this broadcast and you can't have cake, the only correct alternate is...
heroin.
No, it's not that.
Diet Coke?
Coke is an alternative to heroin, but only if you want to go up a bit. Let's not talk about Mr. Ketamine.
What about Dr. Pepper?
Him too. Lap 66 of 90.
9?
Yeah. Palou leading from Rosenquist. This race used to be 100 laps one year.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, some idiot decided that was a good idea. Luckily that changed. Palou, Rosenquist, Dixon.
It used to be 112 laps.
Say again?
There was a year they ran it at 112 laps.
So I thought you said 300.
Why run it at 112 laps? Who were they punishing?
The fans.
To be fair, it's livened up a little bit, but since the restart, Siegel's up 11 places, Rossi's up 9, Hauger and Foster up 7, Mick Schumacher up 5.
1984,
Yeah.
Long Beach Grand Prix, the first of the kart/Champ Car World Series. One was run at 112 laps. Alola won it. Mario Andretti.
Mario's won here, Michael's won here, then Mario won here again. Long Beach is the track that really belonged to them for quite a lot of time. Yeah. Oh, hang on, that's a move on the inside line. Who slipped through there? It's one of the McLarens. Is that Siegel? Getting ahead of Rasmussen?
Seriously, can I have a fountain?
Yes. It was for that is who I thought it was.
You could even just get a bucket with and put a hose through the bottom.
What?
Just get a bucket with put a hose in the bottom and I just want the water sounds.
Why don't you have your phone could do that at night, you know?
I know, but I want an actual fountain sound.
You get one of those little desk fountains, you know.
I'd end up licking it. It's probably the best not.
You probably would as well. She's got no self-control. Now, our Nana used to have a chocolate fountain machine. She used it once. She can't even remember it, but she stuck a hand in it.
I do actually remember.
She used it once. That was it, just once. Ruined the chocolate for everybody else.
How old was I? 3?
About that, yeah. It was one of the years at the Christmas stuff.
I don't have self-control, and I never will. Not if there's a fountain type thing, I'm gonna want to either lick it or stick my hand in it. Actually,
you just triggered a memory there of Skegness. You know, the fountain. Yeah, you in it.
Oh, that's what that memory is.
Yeah, that's just triggered my memory as well of you in the fountain in Skegness, and I don't know how you ended up in the fountain in Skegness.
Was I trying to swim in it?
I think you were. Yeah, I remember.
So that's where that memory's from.
I'm remembering you in it.
It was deep fountain.
Yeah, I'm also remembering you in Cleethorpes paddling pool.
Yeah, then too.
Yeah,
I used to like swimming in there.
Just for the American Grand Prix one year.
I can remember that. It's funny, I can't swim, but I absolutely adore water.
One of these days we'll keep them out. Hello, Sean. Luck never goes Rose and Quest's way. I have to say, Graham is having a pretty solid and decent season so far, a lot better than previous seasons. Yeah, Rahul's actually really improving well. He's had a good start. Rahul Lennon Lanigan Racing winning in P8 right now as well. Then it's P10 for Foster, P16 for Mick Schumacher. That's really good. And of course, they'll run a fourth car when we get to the 500, possibly. We are struggling still to make the field of 33. We might not have Monday. Might only have 32 cars, maybe even 31. Prima aren't going to be there this year.
Jeez.
So it looks like anyone who wants to enter, we might have to enter a JB Motorsports car. We'll do the 500.
A little Lego car.
Let's get Nina driving. She's wanted to be a driver.
She'd be good.
Yeah.
I mean,
even Nina's been at a racetrack today. She's been marshalling in Snetterton.
Has she?
Yes. She's less burnt than me. Despite the fact that I was
She probably put more sun cream on than
I was really hoping she'd be a little yellow Oompa Loompa. Sorry, little orange Oompa Loompa. It has not worked out. I'm the Oompa Loompa.
A red Oompa Loompa.
I feel fine though. I don't know burnt, do I?
You've gone down. It's more your neck that seems burnt.
I don't even know
your
how.
cheeks have gone down.
I don't know how my neck was burnt. It was covered up all day.
Maybe it's heat.
Yeah, possibly.
Do you know?
Audio's coming back. Hi, Max. Welcome back to viewers watching us in America. If you're synced up with us on Fox Sports, lap number 70 of 90. We are ticking them down, and it's Alex Palou leading from Rosenquist, Dixon, Kirkwood, and O'Ward, the top 5.
To continue the fountain talk.
Yes.
I remember when Kellyanne took me to London when I was 10. I kept trying to stick my hand in the fountain. Do you know in...
What, Trafalgar Square?
Yeah, I kept trying to stick my hand in the fountain.
Only you could stick your hand in Trafalgar Square.
I like water, and if it's fair, I'm going to want to touch water. Or chocolate fountain.
And yet you don't like the sea.
I touch the sea. I won't swim in it.
I had to take you out to the sea once and destroyed our shoes. But
yeah.
I had to take us out to the sea once.
I'm sorry,
I
what
liked
have I come
it.
back to?
I liked that.
Megan?
I hated destroying my shoes, but you also almost pushed me in it.
I did push you down in it.
No, because Day caught me.
Yes. Well, I took Megan out when about what? How old were we?
14.
Yeah. I walked her out to the sea to meet the tide. And it destroyed our shoes.
It did.
Although I
Mum tried to put them in the washer.
It worked though.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, fine.
It was never quite the same though.
Smelled a bit, didn't it?
They were my school shoes as well.
Yeah, it's not ideal. We are 20 laps to go, by the way. This has gone by quickly.
I don't know what Amy and Tom were complaining about last year when they said that nothing happened and it was a boring race. And
You just talk about random things.
They were begging for death. I think we've done so much practice, so much red flag filler time in our life. We're just sort of like, oh, there's a motor race going on. We can talk about it.
But then again, we have all had very, very long days, and we are all just messing around while commentating the race.
I like doing that though. I just do that anyway.
This is basically our chill down and just have fun broadcast of the day to end it all after all of the stuff that has happened.
That is true. Yeah.
And everyone's learning I was an absolute menace when it came to water as a child.
Because we've had 72 laps. We've had a green flag restart. We've had pit stops. How many on-track passes have we had?
About 30.
45.
45.
Do you know how many race leaders we've had?
2.
4. As Newgarden's going to make that 46. And a nice dive bomb on the inside line. And that is Newgarden past Schumacher.
Do you know?
46 overtakes.
I always had an urge to jump in the boating lake, but I never did because there was too much dirt in the water. I was like, ah. But whenever it was clearer and they just cleaned it out, I was like, I want to jump in there.
I just want to point out to the viewers while the race is happening that Megan also doesn't like baths.
I don't have baths, I shower. It's not that I don't like them, it's just I prefer the shower.
But you never, ever, ever have a bath anymore.
I know. I think partly why I have a shower is because it sounds like a fountain.
Didn't think of that. And yeah, there's the fountain.
Sometimes I just hold the water in my hands and just listen to it like that.
You just heard the fountain again for a second.
I know, it makes me happy.
I'll tell you one thing though, Megan, you might actually quite like as well coming into it. There is an option to have a shower fountain head type thing.
What, like a...
Yeah. Oh, do you know, this is...
Maybe get me that for my birthday.
I'm glad I've got new inner soles.
Do you want to sit down again?
No, it's just the way I'm standing. I'm having to... I bounce
It's the
forward.
fact that you are standing.
Look, I will stand until I drop. Where I stand is where I fall.
This is where I kick you. To
In
the
shit,
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how slow they get to the hairpin. Do you know, in all the corners in motorsport, I'd love to stand at that hairpin. They get as close to about me and you are right now.
Oh, cool.
That's the curb.
Oh, that's
that
standing
armchair. I know
It's
you
quite
though.
close.
You'd stand there and hold out a cone.
I would. So,
That look at the Sunoco liveried car. What a beautiful livery on Kiffin Simpson. He's running in 11th position right now. It looks too nappery though, JT. We've had napper today, haven't we, a lot? But that is Sunoco fuel. An Indy 500 livery winner, of course.
We mentioned Lola. Have one here. It does look a little bit like a Lola.
It does look like a Lola, yeah.
I just remembered I have a leather jacket and shoes for my birthday as well.
Yes.
I don't know where they've gone.
I know.
I brought myself them.
You've got 2 coats for your birthday, I just realised.
Yeah, I'm turning it to you.
I thought your leather jacket was for now, not for your birthday.
No.
Then we've made a serious miscalculation that you have 2 coats for your birthday.
Oh no, that was planned.
Yeah.
For leather jacket or for shoes, I'm planning to just put 2 Megan from Megan. You know, like Homer Simpson did.
No, he put 2 Homer from me.
Then I'm going to put 2 Megan from me.
16 to go. Here at Long Beach. That was a quick off.
Do you need more drink?
I'm fine. That'll make me to the end of the race. I'm surprised we might actually be out of here before 1 a.m.
I hope.
That's the broadcast window. They've actually made it. What is going on tonight?
I don't know. Maybe they know you need sleep.
No. 1 caution in NASCAR. 1 caution in INDYCAR.
They're being well behaved.
They're being incredibly well behaved.
You know what this means?
I mean, this is supposed to be happy slap puddies.
You know what this means? Next time out, they're not going to be well behaved.
Oh, God. Well, it's the test, isn't it? But then
You're going to have 4 hours.
I'm trying to work out, where are we next, actually?
Hell.
Hang on a minute. Long Beach, April 19th.
Woohoo.
My page won't seem to load. That's always the way.
Are you trying to find out where we are next?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
it is
Road
Indy.
Course,
It is
isn't
Indy Road
Yeah.
Course, yeah. May 9th. Because the test is on May 28th, 29th. And then May 9th is Indy Road Course.
Can't wait for May the 4th.
And then after that, of course, it's the greatest spectacle in racing. The Indy 500.
Woohoo.
And then straight after, the Canadian Grand Prix.
Ooh. I like the Canadian
So
Grand Prix,
you're gonna
actually.
have vroom, 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 to type of racing.
No, with the way Aston Martin's go, we're going to have...
How quickly can you break the car?
Yeah. I mean,
Is it
seriously,
hy-
what's going on with that
Did you
car?
see the hybrid they were testing?
No, what are they doing?
They merged a Formula 1 car and a World Endurance car together to create this sort of hybrid WEC 1. It was really weird. Did you see it, JT, on socials?
Well, as long as
Let's see what?
Oh, hang on there. I thought that was going to be a move there from Foster on the inside of Rossi. Down to turn 1. Not going to happen. The hybrid car from Aston Martin.
No.
Google it. Aston Martin tested a WEC and F1 super hybrid.
Well, as long as it's not trying to kill Fernando and Lance.
Lance was driving.
Did it try to kill him?
I don't even know anymore. We might have overtake number 50 on the board here. 49 on track passes here at Long Beach. And there is going to be another move round the outside, and he managed to make it stick.
When will it be 50?
Dennis Hauger gets ahead of VK.
Oh, no.
So Hauger gets ahead of VK. Now Siegel's going to try and come through as well.
50!
Newgarden is in the mix there too. So Simpson, Hauger gets ahead. VK gets ahead. Nolan Siegel now dropping down, deeper and down. Foster losing several places. Here comes Siegel. Can he have a run on Louis Foster this time by? Pulls down to the outside line. Foster's got no chance down to turn 1. 52 on track overtakes in this race.
Do you know the reason why Roman concrete holds up so much better than modern?
I was going to ask why, actually, because people have been saying, oh, why don't we just have a Roman concrete style race? Because it actually not break up like it did at Granola. No, where were we? From Brazil in MotoGP? Whatever that was.
Well, they mixed in volcanic...
Sorry! Newgarden's done the old switcheroo and he's got through on Foster down in turn 7, so he's through.
They mix in a certain ingredient. They mix in volcanic ash, which makes it stronger. So then, when it's like either got like water going in or cracks, it heals itself.
I mean, they must have learned that from Pompeii. As on the inside line, there's Rasmussen making the move on the inside of Foster.
But then you've got to think, how did Pompeii have its buildings still stand up? I mean, that erupted with the force of 20 nuclear bombs.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if we had that, just go collect some volcanic ash.
It was Sato in their 4th car for Indy 500. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, so Rahal Lederman Racing is going to be Takuma Sato who will take over.
And that would cut down on things as well, because it's not like volcanic ash is hard to come by. I mean, think of all the volcanoes in the world and how many erupt more often, like Iceland.
We're actually on a dormant, a very old one, but now, Toot Hill.
Really?
Yeah, the UK's got volcanoes.
We're underneath a volcano.
Dead for thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
Well, that's not terrifying.
Well, Megan gets terrified live on air of an IndyCar race.
I'm sleeping on top of the volcano.
Well, I don't know. But UK's got volcanoes, hasn't it, JT? It's got like ancient ones that are dead and buried.
Dead, ancient volcano.
JT's going to try and correct me now. If anybody's in the UK listening is that the case? I'm not entirely 100% sure.
Well, the last... Depends how ancient you're talking.
Yes, a rich dead past. I thought so.
The last volcanic activity in the UK occurred around 50 to 60 million years ago.
Exactly.
Exactly, they're dead.
Toot Hill.
Hold on.
Hang on, look at this. Look at the running order from Alex Palou. He is in complete charge. What have you got?
How they know that the last volcanic activity occurred around 50 to 60 million years ago, because I don't know.
Excavation.
Archaeology.
I know how they know this. The soil patterns are different.
That also, and trees.
Yeah, they show timelines.
If there's a long red circle, that was a volcanic ash being sucked in.
Yeah, probably stronger for it.
It's like the trees that you had in Pompeii. Might have been architecture, so you can see it. The skills, honestly, absolutely fantastic. 10 to go here at Long Beach.
It's a dead volcano.
Trying to tap me every time there's the...
I heard it! I'm happy.
That watery noise is, of course, the dolphins outside of the yacht club. Look at Alex Palou. He's just slowly increased the gap. It's now at 5.550. JT, this guy is incredible. There's a wonder he's a 4-time champion now. He just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that'll do.
Barden Hill, Barrow Hill, Colton Hill, Borsand Volcano, the Cheviot.
Are you still Googling
Bernard's
about...
Head, Wordsworth's Caldera, the Heblin. Why so many Welsh sounding names?
Because many of them are in Wales.
I'm reading the English one.
You should go to Llangollen. That's the largest aqueduct in the world. I've been on it with
Langdale,
Nina.
Caldera, Lundy.
I have been on the largest aqueduct in the world, the tallest and largest, and I was with Nina.
Yeah, it looks terrifying.
It is terrifying, and it was raining as well.
That's not good.
Beautiful imagery though, honestly, it's picturesque. We have our photo taken on it. A couple of actually good photos.
What was one of... Is Ben Nevis one?
Yeah. Because M3 race classes, I actually have a degree in archaeology and did all of my fieldwork in the UK. Don't make me join this conversation. Well,
join it.
Join it because M3 race car. Do you know the Muffin Man?
I knew you were going to say.
Well, I want to know.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
It's an important
The
fact.
Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man. 9 to go. It's getting to that point in the evening where we just go, yeah, 9 to go.
I like things to do with like history and like volcanoes. I remember.
I'm with it, yeah.
I remember in year 5 we did about natural disasters, and I remember being so happy because we watched something on like volcanoes, and actually and maybe it was a bit disturbing for our teachers to show 10-year-olds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Armstrong's in the pit lane. Marcus Armstrong has come into the pit lane from 17th position, so this is not a scheduled stop.
They showed 10-year-olds videos about what happened at Pompeii with animations of what happened, including people being terrified. And the terrified bits were live action.
They just played Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'm glad that Doctor Who did an episode on it because I was like, this doesn't terrify me. I've seen Doctor Who. That's where I got the Air Force of 20 nuclear bombs fact from.
It's true.
I also know there was 20,000 people.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. He lives on Drury Lane, right? He does indeed.
She's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man.
So, she's married to the Muffin Man.
Oh, why do I feel like you're going to go watch Strike?
Might do. I had a hankering for Madagascar as well.
Well, watch both.
I love Madagascar.
So, Joshua says I'm Mort.
You are Mort. 3 times I've seen Megan going, la la la, la la. She's just nuts. She lives in her own head sometimes. That's what you lot don't see back at home.
I live in my own world.
Is that why they're screaming? Lights are on and no one's home. 8 to go. Have you enjoyed this race? It's actually been better than you thought and quicker than you thought.
Yeah, it has.
It's not indeed. It's not to NASCAR, and you'd be stuck here for all eternity.
Exactly. And I come to think that I am very like Mort. I think I must have. No, not until Friday. I'm spending the rest of the week working since I didn't really get anything done today because I got other things Sunday rather than dissertation because I kept getting up and down.
Well, I don't know why you're up and down.
That and that. And I kept having to look over because the time screen kept freezing during the middle of every time past the 2-hour mark.
Oh, noted for that. So basically, when we get to Spa, you're on call to teach me how to use the new system.
Yeah, it's not as hard as you think. You've just got to be constantly on your guard.
I'll try. Right, if I recall correctly, basically what happened at Pompeii is that they had it go off and then had something like 2 minutes before the superheated gas ash cloud covered the entire town.
See.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
And it produced so much ash, it covered the town, I think, more than 10 feet. So it essentially poured enough very light pumice cement to completely hide the buildings. Yeah.
Huh.
talk about, you know, scary.
Do you know what's even more terrifying? For the people who were trapped in the chambers.
Can we change the subject?
I mean, we can, but is it more interesting?
Yes, because it's the final 5 laps of the race. So
oh, it will be.
Because push to pass from Rahal, Rossi and Simpson over 8th, 9th and 10th are still up there. 58 on-track passes in this race alone. It's not been a thriller, but I think it's been one of the better Long Beach races we've had for a while. It is
What's
our
that
version.
sound?
That's just the toe link coming in on the turns and the suspensions. This is our version of Monaco after all, so kind of moves up and down.
Ooh, I like that green.
Sort of a limey green, isn't it?
I now really want to go touch a fountain.
Pretty sure those people didn't survive.
Yeah.
Because the air that covered the town in ash was too hot to breathe in.
Yeah.
What a wonderful topic. Good night, everybody.
I learned that this when I was 10.
Yeah, good night.
Just be glad you're not in ancient Rome.
Where's Jackson Lambros? Is he trackside at Long Beach?
I don't know. Could be.
Dixon's under attack from Kirkwood. Might this for the podium spot.
If he is, I dare him to go touch the fountain.
I think I love that. I love that sample, by the way. But look at this. Kirkwood might steal the podium away from here from Jake Dixon.
He needs to
Done it again. Kirkwood might steal the podium away here from Scott Dixon. Not Jake Dixon, the motorcyclist. Scott Dixon, the IndyCar driver.
He's tired.
Can Kirkwood try and find a way through on the inside? No, he cannot. Well, especially at Long Beach, Murray's old saying comes in. Catching is one thing, passing is quite another. So you've got to pick your moment. The track narrows up so tightly and then opens up super wide. It's a bit like a reverse Baku.
Is me going in the fountain when I was younger the reason why I've always wanted to lay in a fountain?
You did.
Yeah, but I must be wanting to do it again.
I keep hearing Georgia. This is annoying me.
Maybe you're sensing.
Now the talkback. They've got the talkback wrong today.
Mum and Dad must have felt I was such a weird child.
You were. Now look at this. Kirkwood gets a good exit out of the hairpin. Dixon's going to put the throttle down, but Kirkwood is really pushing it. But look, Dixon's got now 18 seconds of push to pass left, compared to Kirkwood has got 82. So yeah, catching's one thing, passing's quite another, Megs.
Woohoo! 3. I don't know. A certain amount to go.
JT, the battle is on. No overtime either, so as soon as the race is over, it's over.
Absolutely. As well, it's 5 seconds out in front, but not really that much. It's just Dixon and Kirkwood.
Yeah, Dixon and Kirkwood are still pushing in quite nicely.
Are you sure you don't want to sit down?
I'm fine. So Alex Palova, Chip Ganassi racing in from Rosenquist, Dixon, Kirkwood, Ward, McLaughlin coming through. 28 laps, push to pass, still there on overtake. Palova's got 92 seconds left. Rosenquist got 73. Hasn't really been that much of a change as I was thinking there would be. I was expecting a lot more.
I thought there would be as well.
But Dixon's got 17 seconds. It's 80 now for Kirkwood as they push it over the line. I think Kirkwood's now just going to keep his thumb on it. He may as well. 2 to go if he wants to get through. Have they called the back of Rosenquist? No. Rosenquist 1.1 seconds ahead at the moment. 1.169 is the interval gap between them, as you can see on your monitors. JT, what have you made of the Grand Prix of Long Beach?
Need a bit of a snooze fest, gonna be honest.
Yeah, if we needed sleeping pills before, we don't need them now. Megan? What did you make of it?
I thought it was okay.
Will it improve going forward?
I mean, I hope, for all of your sakes. But I think it will. And I've just had my hand just wrapped around my headphone wire for past like half an hour.
White flag in the air, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And this is the last lap of the NTT INDYCAR Series Acura Grand Prix at Long Beach, and it's going to be Alex Palou, who is still on course for his third victory in the opening 5 races, and he will take control of the season. This will also, interestingly, be in his entire career, it will be victory number 22.
Ah.
What a result.
Does the white flag mean the surrendering?
To the end of the race, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is Spanish, and nobody expected the Spanish today. He has fought hard and got the right strategy, and he will jump Rosenquist, who had a commanding lead. Into the last 2 corners he comes. You can hear the cheers from all around California and Long Beach tonight. The party is all Spanish. Alex Palou wins once again on the streets of Long Beach and takes his 3rd victory of the year. It's once, twice, and 3 times a winner in 2026.
Woohoo!
Rosenquist 2nd, Dixon 3rd, and there's a little bit of contact down to the last 2 corners. It's all getting feisty further back as we see Nolan Siegel under pressure. Newgarden, I think, has jumped in. There's contact there. That was Rasmussen. Newgarden can't get ahead. Rasmussen's jumped to the line. They were side by side just ahead. So Newgarden, did he get up ahead of VK? Siegel goes 12th, VK 13th, Newgarden 14th.
A lot of slows there.
Well, it's a long lap to get back in. A 22nd career victory for Alex Palou.
Fountain. That's when I jumped in.
He's first at Long Beach, though, right?
He's won a championship here, and I don't think he's won a race here. But he's winning it
Won a
again.
championship, hasn't one of those.
Yeah. So he's a winner again at Long Beach. Won a championship, now he's won the Grand Prix.
Woo!
Takes on the 2. And he's the only driver in history to win a championship at Long Beach for INDYCAR.
Oh.
Because it happened as the last race of the season when usually it's much, much, much earlier in the year.
That's nice for him.
So Palou's got another little double there. There's Rosenquist. What could have been today? Pole position, lost out on it. But Palou has done brilliantly. And now he goes back to Indy with a chance to win it.
How does Scott do? 6th.
McLaughlin, yeah. Go on, JT, what have you got?
They just showed they are waving the green and checkered flag together on the back straight where the alternate start and finish line means, which means the Grand Prix of Long Beach Destruction Derby is now underway.
Uh-oh.
As in UK short oval racing world, after the race, the checkered and green gets displayed together to signal that the race has ended, but it's green flag to crash into each other.
Yay. JT, I can let you go now. Take care, mate. Have a great night. Thank you for your weekend of very hard work, and please, please go sleep.
I shall go to sleep.
You got a long day tomorrow.
Take care. Bye-bye, JT. You stay with me for a minute.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Palou's going to get out of the car.
Wait.
I was thinking that.
What?
Can I leave you with one thing?
Yes.
There is a new soundboard I have access to now.
What is it?
You know, the Muffin Man.
It's an important
The Muffin Man.
Muffin Man. I will take the Muffin Man. It's one of those days, isn't it? Cheers, JT. Take care. Go to sleep. Megan, what did you make as Alex Palou gets out of the car? A victory again.
That was
Not
a good
bad.
jump.
Not bad, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. That was a good jump from him as well.
Super duper. Super duper.
Hey.
Well, it's worked out, hasn't it, for this one? We'll hear from him shortly, but final thoughts from you?
Good.
Yeah. Well,
Very good.
It is 1 a.m. Kevin Lee is standing by, so we'll have a quick word with our race winner, and then me and Megan will sign off and head out to sleep. So let's have a quick word down there on the grid with first of all Tom Gamehall, then pick it with Kevin Lee.
Beach in an IndyCar, can't complain there. Another good points haul for him. David Malukas will be annoyed to finish behind his teammate Scotty Mack. In the end, the thirsty threes in 6 got ahead of David Malukas. Malukas losing out in that final pit stop, finishing 7th.
Of the race, sponsored by Pennzoil, and it was just that slightly off pit stop of Felix Rosenqvist that ultimately handed the day to Alex Palou. Victory for the 10 crew once again for Alex Palou, who has never finished lower than 5th here. His incredible run continues for a first-time victory as he rises from his car to celebrate. Alex Palou, a winner, finally on the streets of Long Beach. A sensational drive once again. When he got that advantage, it was never any doubt. And Kevin is standing by with today's winner.
Since the start of last season, Alex Palou has now won 11 of 22 races. That is half. The 4-time champion has taken the points lead. Now the Chip Ganassi Racing number 10 crew has arrived. Chip has already greeted him. That's Ricky Davis, the longtime crew chief of the program. Alex, you ticked off a lot of boxes last year, winning on an oval, winning the Indianapolis 500. We think this is the second biggest race. What's the significance?
I agree. It's huge. It's huge. Super proud of everybody's job, but especially these guys, this crew that gave me the win today. The Open AI car was super fast, but it was that yellow. It was that pit stop with all the pressure that these boys were able to do it and execute it perfectly. So yeah, from there it was just managing the tires. We didn't know how the primaries were going to be, so incredible to finally win here at Long Beach.
Running second most of the way, what was your level of confidence you could eventually get him?
It was close. It was very close. I was struggling a little bit on the soft tires. I was a lot more confident on the harder tires at the end. I don't know. I think we would have been really close. Who knows? I think Felix was doing a hell of a job. I could see that he just kept going. Thank you,
Awesome, man.
Awesome. Thank you. He kept just doing more mileage than us and going fast. So it was going to be really tough for us to beat him. But yeah, we did.
Congratulations. Alex Palou wins in Long Beach.
Brilliant race, brilliant strategy. Megan, final thoughts from you.
I thought it was very well done, and I'm just glad that New Garden didn't crash.
Could have been a close one, could have been a good one. That's a retro broadcast at Long Beach. We'll put the lit mic away and get the headset back. Alex Palou, winner at Long Beach. Thanks for your company all weekend here on JB Motorsports. Take care. Have a great night. See you later. Bye-bye.